Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Hope everyone's good. In today's video, we are going to be replicating a beauty influencer's viral makeup process. We are going to be following Uche Natori's makeup tutorial step by step. But before we begin the video, if this is your first time stumbling across my channel, don't be shy, hit that subscribe button and join the rest of us.
Before we start off the video, this is what my face is looking like right now. Yeah, nothing on my face at the moment. I'm about to start playing the video so that we can watch it step by step. So before anything, I have to moisturize my lips because my lips, yeah.
I literally just use Refi Brow Sculpt. I use a generous amount of this.
Pause. We're going to start right here. I don't have that. I have this. All I need to do is just activate it. So my brows are done. To the next step.
Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Primer. So people always have difficulty finding this particular one.
Normally, I don't usually make use of primers in my makeup application. They don't do much for me. But since I'm following her makeup process technique, yeah, I'm going to be using this to practice into my skin.
Or like touching my face when I've got rings on. I don't know. It's like kind of gives me
that it needs to be.
And the reason I'm using this camera because I think it's the closest. Yummy Skin Blur and Balm from Danessa Myricks in the shade 9. I actually think I'm going to go right ahead and get this in the shade 8 now because 9 is like way too deep for my complexion. But let me show you.
I'll be using the Black Opal True Color in Beautiful Bronze. The first shade I'll be going in with. Do one swipe here, another swipe here. Born This Way concealer. That just a concealer and foundation. Shade Maple. 1 pump here and 1 pump here.
When it comes to foundation, I love using dense brushes. So and it just wasn't there for whatever reason. So my methodology when it comes to foundation is, so I've got a bit of hair there, it's just a stippling motion, this beautiful stippling motion where you just kind of pat the product where it is, where it's laid down. So whether you pick it up from your sponge or you apply it to your skin, however you want to apply it, just dab, like small dabbing motions. I'm not a big swiper, I just kind of dab and then I use the rest on my forehead. Don't really use too much product on my forehead at this stage just because I know I'm going to do a heavy contour, which typically I put a lot on my forehead, and also a light highlighting which also goes on my forehead. So this is the vibe, like the combination of those two products. As you can see, that Yummy Skin is, as I've said, a bit on the darker side, but those two combined, I'm actually going to get the number 8 today. I should have got it while I was in foundation, just because dense keeps the product exactly where I need it
as well.
Now for concealer, I'm just applying a little bit of this shade, just because the one I'm going to use after is a tiny bit too
also she places
light,
it in her
on its own. So I use a tiny bit of this. These are the Pat McGrath concealers. They are the Skin Fetish Sublime. Been really loving this. The first one I just used then was M19, and I'm like going with LM16. Like,
so I'm just going to leave this here.
The first shade I used is a little on the orange side, but as you can see,
now
like I said, that one is
creamy concealer. I don't know what shade it's in. I've forgotten what shade it is, but we're going to use this.
I've been super into this concealer, like really
right here.
Into it.
I'm also going to put it right here as well, in the middle here, on our forehead here, just right here. Let's place this here and down the middle of our nose. what does Miss Uche do next? Let's see.
And someone asked me how long I leave that to vibe. The time it takes me to blend out my contour is how long I leave that to vibe and chill and kind of mellow. So I do my contour there, there, forehead, and on the other side as well. But I guess it's good for you guys to see like the whole face being done. I like to apply like this and then
Go in like exactly where she places hers. I'm going to put mine here at my forehead, right here. I think that should.
but I like to put my placements down so I know where everything is. So if I'm not looking at you guys as much, because obviously I'm looking at...
I forgot something. She also places right on her, right here. She also puts it above her lips, just right here. And below here.
Brushes are all from Smashbox. Again, I'm not sure if these have been discontinued. I've had them for absolutely years. So with the contour, I just... I'm going kind of that stippling motion where you just want to keep it where you placed it. Same up here as well. And these are my placements, this kind of area here along my forehead, this semicircle vibe, and then connect it down to the chin and the jaw. The chin, yeah, the chin, and that's the general kind of place. And then on my under eye, I'm just blending it out using real techniques. 402 brush. I actually prefer this, the way this applies.
She also
and
drags
again,
this
it's very stipply. I tend to, this bit I swipe to create the shape, but generally I will do stippling motions. As I always say, I like my product to be where I put it. Why would I put it down only to like swipe it all around? I just like nice controlled movements. So in that sense, I'm going to brand myself. My final pass is a sponge just to really pick up any excess and really blend that away.
She's blending out her.
It's getting so dark in here.
On
I
the
feel like I need to put a light on. And
concealer.
sometimes I take a little bit of that onto the eyelid just to continue the brightness. Run that onto the chin.
I just feel like that needs to be blended out.
And then I switch over, use the bottom to blend out that forehead so it's not so, you know, highlight contourish. My bronzer. At this point, you can also take the brush that you use to apply foundation just to really make sure that there is a nice seamless transition between your under eye concealer and your bronzer contour. And I also use this to sharpen up under my jaw, sharpen up that contour.
So progress updates, this is how we are looking.
To be your key. So at this point, I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless and just a couple spritz of this on the face. Now, I don't know that this definitely underneath there.
Make sure that my under eyes are
I can't remember where I saw it,
and there are no like
TikTok,
creases.
someone said to set with a pressed powder first
under there.
and then follow with the loose powder. So that's what I've been doing recently and I haven't been hating it. I use this in all of the areas that I highlighted. So around my mouth, chin, under eye, really make the stupidest face possible. So you can get into those areas. Now also hit it underneath here. I hit this underneath part a few times. Like so, and like so.
She also does this area as well. I don't usually do this, but let's see. She does here also.
Just on top here. Which actually doubles up as kind of a lighter eyeshadow kind of vibe. And my forehead. So we're partially set. That looks so pretty. My loose powder, which you need to make sure like all the excess is actually off it, because the other day when I did my makeup, yesterday. So I used the shade, as I said, Banana Bread. This just adds a nice brightness and flawlessness to that under eye. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. These faces are so necessary to get into the crux of where you need to get into. Oh, woo. 6.
Press that into my skin.
Yes, sir. And another Sephora brush. I really love these brushes. This is
so the next thing that she does is to go in with
really go in there
her bronzer,
get
a powdered
with the
bronzer.
brush and the product.
So let me look for my
Tap off
brush.
any excess.
This one. I use
bronzer
either
is really
this
good because it's very buildable.
but
as you can see, it's
this
not too
one I like to
offensive.
use
You really have to
way smaller.
build. I mean, that's a good and a bad thing. You really have to build it to the intensity you want. It's good because if you're a beginner, if you're heavy-handed like me, you can really have a lot of control with it. These little wolfy vibe, but with powder, and you just want to blend that into the top of your brows. Just so it all connects. And then I like to put a little bit here as well, just so it connects to where I've been doing my creams. Also a little bit on the tip of my nose and my upper lip. You shouldn't look too crazy because it's buildable, but it's just subtle things that enhance the face. The eye, I'll show you the difference. These little things that you do that connects your face and makes you look incredible, but they're just subtle things. Look at the difference in my eyes.
Lash line.
Like that depth just that you're getting from the underneath bit.
So I'm going to do that as well.
Chef's kiss. Like, yes. If you want to add a liner, you can as well, but it's just a really subtle way to just be like, hello, my eyes are awake. And smile, hit those apples and run it up to here. To like a semicircle kind of vibe. Just really get that sweeping motion down. This is the only time I really sweep. You can also pat, but the sweep just allows you to really blend between the different layers. Oh, that is delish. And then anything left over, I run it on my nose, and also this down here to really sharpen. And I'm intentionally doing this before I do my final contour. Very important, just to match. This one's a big pan and my 96 brush
this powder.
You just want to
so I'm just going to go in with that
out, but also blend it out, so you still get the
powder my whole face.
You get that the way the light hits, and you've still got the cut from the bronzer, but it's also blended in very nicely.
You still went back in with her contour, her bronzer, and her face again. So we're going to do just that.
This is the money maker, the shit shaker, the
thing
that gets
right
things
here.
moving. It's only a new addition that I've been using, but it's reminded me of how much I used to love aerosol sprays, because aerosol sprays bottom just with a little line, and then I rotate the pencil and just do these kind of hairlight strokes. Just
already have my brows down because I just feel like it was going to take up some extra time. I don't even feel like I'm going to put on some lashes tonight because I'm just not feeling it.
They're just very straight. Judging by how like decent my bottom lashes are, I think my top lashes have potential. They're just shy. I love this and Captivated. Excellent product. So good.
So she further moves onto her lips.
I love a liquid. I love a liquid lipstick like I will never ever 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 remove. And then my latest obsession, if you follow me on TikTok, has been this Shine Loud lip product from NYX. It's like a liquid lip and a gloss. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, this has been liquid. I love a liquid lipstick, like I will never ever 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 remove. And then everything clear gloss bit, almost like nail polish brush. Range from Charlotte Tilbury. On this P. Louise brush.
A final step. She uses a brightening powder to brighten up this corner of her eyes. And I have
really
the perfect one, the Mother Africa Cosmetics
like
powder. So. There's honestly no shade, but
I don't know if you can tell the difference.
It's light enough to do the job that I needed to do.
It's like non-negotiable.
Press
this
it out.
A must-do step.
And
for me, just to
can
really
you see that?
Kind of gives you that baby doll look.
Right. Yeah.
Just make sure you're blending it down, otherwise it looks a bit ghastly. See the way that's just, if you rewind it a little bit, you'll see the way that has just brightened. Next level. That just took me from cute to baby doll.
No. This is crazy. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? This is perfect. Are you freaking kidding me? To use a brightening powder for the final step to just brighten up her under eyes, and I just feel like it adds that extra to the look. And how did I do? To the side. You see that? I don't call her base queen for nothing. Thing is just so clean, so flawless, so melted together. I hope you guys enjoy this little video. If you stayed up until this moment and you've not subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe. It won't take time. Subscribe, like, share to your friends. Anybody that needs this video. If you have a friend that needs a makeup tutorial, send her this video. Send her Uche's video. Oh yeah, this is the end. And I'm done. I love the way it came out. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Whenever that will be. Bye.
Everybody do that dance and nasty up and them nasty up. Fix things, quick things, loopings. Well, alright then. Can you see me a cleanest? Close up my